Did you enjoy the adrenaline rush in Spanish money heists and the mind-bending twists in German Dark? Then explore more fascinating non-English TV shows from Germany, France, Japan, Mexico, and many other countries on our list. Let's start.
Testet. Hör auf. Ich gehe zur Polizei, ungelogen. Willst du mit?
Our first pick is a German big-budget period drama about the country in turmoil, with financial disaster looming. Berlin on the brink of collapse, filled with dark and miserable lives of the characters, who sometimes sense that if the end of the world is coming, then why not party the nights away? And hanging over it all, the hint of something very nasty, slouching just over the horizon. The show is an adaptation of Volker Kutscher's police procedurals. It offers a chance to lose yourself in a fully realized and meticulously recreated world, populated by people you will come to genuinely care about.
Und wie war es in der Schule heute?
Nicht eigentlich.
Du warst ja nicht da, wa?
Wohl.
Du warst in der Spinnerei.
Nur ein paar Stunden. Die hatten einen Ausfall.
Wie viel?
1,50.
Und wer hat's?
Na, Esel.
The show driven by a wider story of how the after effects of the First World War sent shockwaves through the German nation, eventually leading to the collapse of an all-too-brief progressive government and the subsequent rise of the Nazi Party. From the plot, you can guess it is not a cheerful show, but nevertheless, you wouldn't be able to stop binging all 4 seasons of it.
Wenn ich das Treiben um mich herum so betrachte, dann denke ich an unsere Träume und spüre eine bisher unbekannte Hoffnung. Die Hoffnung, dass wir einen Weg heraus aus der Heimlichkeit, aus der Geheimniskrämerei finden.
Na, heute wieder tanzen?
Heute nicht. Morgen vielleicht, wer weiß.
Our next choice is an original Korean series. This show has an interesting mix of supernatural zombie horror and a historical political drama.
안양성 인근 서원의 유생 89명의 뜻을 모아서 이 괴설을 붙였다는 고변이 있었다. 자백하라. 가장 먼저 자백하는 자의 목숨만은 살려줄 것이다.
이 나라의 진짜 역적이 누구인가? 매간 매직, 가령 죽으로 자기들 입속만을 채우기에 급급한 간악한 외척물이 바로
Think Game of Thrones meets The Witcher and meets the good bits of The Walking Dead. It boasted stunning visuals, memorable characters, and a juggernaut of a plot, with the occasional moments of comic relief. The series is based on a popular South Korean webcomic Kingdom of the Gods by Kim Yoon-hee, who also adapted it for television. Set in 14th century, the kingdom begins as the current king has succumbed to smallpox, and his crafty young wife and her family have kept him artificially alive via a resurrection plant that turns the king into a flesh-eating zombie until her son is born, because he would inherit the throne over the current crown prince, who was born to a concubine. And of course, the king's affliction soon spreads.
더 이상 엄마! 아이 나가요! 내 마누라요! 내 마누라께! 더 이상 엄마! 임자! 이거 더 이상 엄마! 임자!
The show is exciting, and at only 6 episodes per season, the plot moves swiftly as the characters find themselves deeper and deeper in trouble. It's wild, gross, thrilling, and a perfect show to completely take your mind off your own problems.
감히 지금 내 앞에서 칼을 빼든 것이냐? 중전마마의 명이 계셨습니다. 왕실의 법도를 지키는 것입니다. 일개 금군 별장이 왕족의 피를 감당할 수 있겠는가? 있다면 배워라.
Did you enjoy Ted Lasso? Well, before it, there was another show about football, The Mexican Club of Crows. This comedy drama gives us an insight into life on and off the field of a Mexican football team. Set in the fictional city of Nuevo Toledo, where the local team is a pride of the town. The Cuervos, the Crows, are in the top tier of the Mexican League. But when their president suddenly passes away, everything could be undone at the hands of his children, who are at war for the open presidency position. In a male-dominant cultural attitudes, the son is quickly chosen to take on the role of new president, despite the fact that his sister is considered to be better suited to run the team.
Buenas tardes, muchachos. Necesitamos ya llegar a un acuerdo con eso del equipo. ¿Van a vender o no? El equipo significa todo para la ciudad. Y sin él, no tenemos más que media pirámide y una industria de entintado. La incertidumbre está acabando con los nervios de la gente. Necesito que apaguen ese fuego.
No hay fuego, no vamos a vender.
While he wants to transform the team into the Real Madrid of Latin America, which proves to be a poor decision-making, his sister vows to do whatever possible to take her brother's place as president. The show explores the relationships between the players, the coach, and how they are impacted by new president decisions. The series was successful in Mexico and even has 2 spin-off shows. It is twisty, funny, sometimes soapy and silly, and perfect for light entertainment.
Trata de meter esas cosas que tu padre decía. El equipo es el pueblo es el equipo. Y esas pendejaditas.
De hecho, estaba pensando que podríamos traer a quien para que cubra el evento y probablemente hacer una conferencia de prensa y ahí puedo presentar mis iniciativas.
Iniciativa. Tú no tienes iniciativas, no tienes iniciativa.
Mira, eso es entre ustedes.
This Spanish show follows a group of 4 women who become operators for a phone company in 1928.
Las pruebas darán comienzo a las 12 en punto. Quien no esté dentro de la sala no podrá acceder a las pruebas. Hay 390 solicitudes para 12 plazas. 12 afortunadas que les puedo asegurar conseguirán el mejor trabajo de sus vidas. Así que no se despisten. Acompáñenme, por favor. Están ustedes en el edificio más moderno de Madrid. 13 plantas dedicadas a la compañía de teléfonos.
However, don't let the show's seemingly boring premise fool you. There's murder, robbery, lost love, passion, and a feminist examination of how technology changed the workforce mixed in with many striking costumes and glamorous parties. Between its female ensemble, snappy dialogue, silly love plots, the show also has an impressive soundtrack. The 20s Madrid setting brings with it some absolutely gorgeous outfits, from the work attire the cable girls are required to wear, to the dresses that only come out for special occasions. With each episode, you will get more and more invested in the characters and their plights. So, when something doesn't go according to plan for one of them, you will desperately hope things will turn out well in the end. The show has 5 seasons and grows bigger with each season, so it will entertain you for a while.
He intentado convencerme durante años de que Francisco ya no significaba nada para mí. Si quería ser libre, no debía dejarme llevar por el corazón. Esa noche, robaría el dinero de la compañía y huiría lejos de cualquier fantasma del pasado. Bueno o malo, para ser simplemente yo.
This sophisticated Icelandic drama has a dark, chilly beauty, and also it is claustrophobic and intense. Here, the central character, Andri, is an overweight local policeman who is struggling to accept the new conditions of his life. His ex-wife has got a new man, his kids are soon to go and live with her, and the house he calls home is going to be sold. So, you have to feel for poor Andri even before everything goes wrong.
Þú ert ekki bara að flýja óþægindin?
Nei, sko, ef við tekst að finna morðingja fyrir kvöldkvöldaleiti á morgun, þá getum við kannski haft það kósí, ha?
Mamma sagði mér að þú hefðir ekki frétta fyrir í morgun og Sigvaldi væri að koma með mér.
Og af hverju sagðir þú mér það ekki sjálf?
Fyrirgefðu. Ertu ennþá með hringinn?
The show set in a bleak little town at the end of a fjord in the east of Iceland, in winter when it is dark and flipping freezing. Andri's everyday work isn't very interesting. Crimes against parking are about as exciting as it gets. And then one day, everything changes when a body is fished out of the fjord. Not really a body because there are no limbs, no head, just a torso. This 10-part suspense drama has been likened to an Agatha Christie murder mystery, and with good reason, it has all the marks of a classical detective story. An isolated location, a strange murder, and a bunch of suspects.
Men du kan ikke rense skibet.
Hvad mener du?
Du skal have en dommerkendelse. Du skal have en dansk dommerkendelse. Færgen her er registreret i Danmark.
Kaptajn, har du nogen at skjule?
Du skal bare have en dommerkendelse uanset hvad. Det kan have betydning for den videre retssag.
Okay. Jeg skal nok få en dansk dommerkendelse. In the meantime, could you check and see if any of your crew are missing?
By the way, we mentioned other brilliant non-English shows such as Balenciaga and Anxious People in our previous videos, so check out our playlist. Did you watch any of these shows? Tell us in the comments, what is your favorite series? Don't forget to like and subscribe. See you in the next video.